Hello, and thank you for checking out another Vintage Gaming World tutorial for the original Nintendo Entertainment System. As you can see, we've already got everything taken apart. We've got another tutorial on how to open it if you need to learn how to do that. What we're going to show you to fix here today is the 72-pin connector. A lot of problems that you'll get with this is red ring or red light flashing, blue screens flashing back and forth between the game and a blue screen, a lot of different little things. When they break, you got one of two options. You can take the 72-pin connector and replace it. If that's what you're going to do, you just got to go somewhere and buy a new one. Simply take it, slide it off of there, and then put the new one back on in the same way it came off, and you'll be good to go. If you want to try to save the money, though, that's what we're going to show you here today. It's a small pin fix that can possibly save you some money in the long run. Alright, we're going to take this, we're going to put it aside for right now. Don't even need it. And next you're going to need a little set of precision jewelry screws. As you can see, I got a basic one. The one I've got has a really small flat head, and that's what you really want. The smaller it is, the better. Okay, what we've got here is each pin that you see here has become loose over time, and because of that, that's why your games slide in there easy, and that's why your games don't read into the system correctly, because it doesn't make a good solid connection. It could also be dirty. We'll show you a little bit on how to clean that up after we do this. The main way to fix it is, because each of these little prongs that you see right here, and I'm kind of pointing to right now, because they get worked down in there like this, in this direction, you need to take them each one and pry it up just a little bit to get them back lined up with the cartridge when you put it in. The easiest way to do it is just to take it. I'm not sure how well you can see this, but take it, kind of pry it up lightly. And you can see I'm taking it, sliding my screwdriver in, and prying it up a little bit. Hopefully you can see that pretty well. I'm not sure though. What you want to do is you want to go down the whole line. Now the only problem is, when you do this, if you do it too much, one of two things can happen. You can literally take one of these little prongs and pop it all the way out. You can see like I just did right there. Now it's popped all the way out, and otherwise it's not going to work until you fix it. So all you got to do if that happens though is just kind of take it and push it back in. Hold it with your thumb and then push it back in some more, because you don't want to leave it after you get it popped back in. It'll be too hard on it and it won't work probably. Okay, now what you want to do is you just want to work them all up, but not too much. If you do it too much, even if they don't pop out, it can be really difficult to put the cartridge back in there once you put everything back together. Sometimes you can't even pull the cartridge out unless you get a pair of pliers, and you don't want that. It defeats the purpose. The next thing I'll show you too, it's a good tip while you've got it apart. They can get bad connections, and if you get a bad connection, regardless, it doesn't matter how much you pry it up. What I'm doing right now is I've got some pipe cleaners, standard pipe cleaners, and the best thing to do, I don't have any with me right now, but any type of window cleaner, streak-free window cleaner, mirror cleaner is the best thing to use. Rubbing alcohol shouldn't be used or anything like that. People who use that don't know what they're talking about. It can rust it, it can stain it, and then you'll have to replace one of these. But what I do is I just take a little bit of that window cleaner, dip it on the end, and just kind of run it through there lightly. And then I'll give you good clean pins in there, so there's no dust in between them, and you should be good to go. Anyways, I hope this has helped, and I hope you were able to see it pretty well. if you want any more walkthroughs or video tutorials or anything to do with vintage gaming, you can always check out www.vintagegamingworld.com. Thank you.